The Mandela 100 exhibition is a collection of rarely seen historical images, documents and letters written to Nelson Mandela by children of all ages.
We collaborated with the Nelson Mandela Foundation to put a show together, images focusing on the younger Mandela from 1938, which is the first image we have of him in a suit, very dapper image, up to his release from prison.
Mandela was a charismatic leader. He captured the imagination of the world through his unwavering stance against oppression.
And if you look at the images, it's present. His humanity, in his smile, in his way he interacts with the camera. And he was very hesitant in the beginning. He didn't want to be the guy, the leader of the ANC. And I think there was something about him that moved people. That's why he became the man that he was.
When Walter Sisulu met him for the first time, he said, "Here's a man I've been looking for all my life. It's someone who has presidential stature." So a lot of people who have met Madiba over the years do say that he has a presence about him, and that, I think, is reflected in some of these photographs.
His 27 years behind bars as a political prisoner was widely documented. It led to a global outcry for him to be released.
We have a collection of posters, Free Mandela posters, designed by different countries while he was in prison. He kept desk calendars. So we have from 1976 up to 1990. And in the beginning, they blank, because he was not allowed any contact, he wasn't allowed any calls. And then gradually you'll see there are entries.
This exhibition is a journey through time, and it shows the life of the man who led the drive against apartheid in South Africa and became its first black president.
Look, I think that the things that Nelson Mandela stood for was very, very important for us to remember. It was all about unity of all different races and South Africans building South Africa up. I think that's something that we shouldn't forget, especially in these times when, politically things are a bit uncertain. It's something to look back on and say, this is our history, this is where we came from, never forget moving forward.
The exhibition will run until the end of July at South Africa's first dedicated photography gallery, Photos ZA. Scheier, CGTN, Johannesburg, South Africa.